All right, we're back in the kitchen, the Cannata's kitchen with Chef George Caslow. Dana Portia is going to be up in a little while to show some of the floral arrangements. But Chef George, good to see you again.
Martin, good to see you tonight.
And
How are you?
all whooping it up in the kitchen because behind me, and I won't steal your thunder, we got something pretty special. But as always, we're going to show you the Cannata's layout and a lot of good things to talk about, George.
Well, we got some excellent nectarines. In fact, I snagged a few at the store today, brought them in. I brought in some black plums, and I saw some really nice strawberries, so I took them along with me.
I see that.
But our specials are the black plums and the nectarines this week. We've also got some really nice looking vine-ripe tomatoes.
Okay.
Now, if you flip over to the other side, Martin, I just want to show you one of the beef items I used.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you my lecture on certified Angus beef. I'm not going to tell you that it's the top 8% of all beef used in the United States, but I will tell you I'm making a Burgundy beef dish from these boneless beef steaks that are made from certified Angus beef.
It smells great already.
Okay, and this is a classic French beef bourguignon, or beef Burgundy.
All right, now, you've seen that in a lot of high-end restaurants and all that, so it smells great, looks great. Let's get started. Show us how do we get started on your dish today?
Okay, here we go.
Help us out.
All right. First of all, we were talking about this beautiful boneless certified Angus beef steak.
Okay.
Okay? Steak is going to come up like this. You'll find it in a store. Variety of weights and packages. Notice how it is packaged in paper for me.
Okay.
Okay, an old-fashioned butcher wrap. Basically, what's done, we're looking for about 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch cubes. Okay. Take the meat.
So 1.5 inches squared.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right.
1.5 inch square, 1.5 inch cubes. And as a model, we can use a little something like this.
Okay.
Okay? Now, once I've cut, I'm going to come down, and you're going to notice the seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Salt, pepper.
That's it?
Okay?
Okay.
We start like so. We go salt, pepper. Let me get this finished for us while we're here. Now, while we're talking, I'll season her up just a little.
Now let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Notice you kept a little the marble or the fat in it. You did that on purpose, I'm sure,
Exactly.
correct? Okay.
Exactly. I want a little bit of that fat to get into the pan.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you that I also salt and peppered the flour, which is behind me, that I'm going to brown this meat in. So I've got salt and pepper on the meat.
So you put salt and pepper in the flour.
And now I've got salt and pepper on the flour.
All right. Okay.
All right. So it's actually in the flour. Good cook always has their pot on. As you can see, we've got some smoke coming out of the pot. So the pot's on medium high.
Okay.
Okay. What I'm going to do, take a little bit of these cubes and go through them. Make sure every cube isn't too big. Little dusting of the flour, salt, and pepper. I've already added some vegetable oil. All right, shake it off.
What kind of oil are you using? Virgin oil, extra virgin?
Okay, I'm using a vegetable oil for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to burn an olive oil.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Okay, we hear it?
Yes.
Let's go all the way up. I'm turning it up because the temperature of the pot is going to come down as it gets loaded.
Okay.
Want to be careful not to overload any pan that you're cooking in or any pot that you're cooking in. Now what we're looking to do is sear the meat. By sear, I mean I want to brown it.
All right.
Okay? I want to brown it on a couple of sides.
But on the outside?
Exactly, on the outside.
All right.
I'm not going to cook it through. I'm going to brown the meat or sear the meat on both sides. Get the flavor seared in, get the moisture seared in, and it's just part of the cooking process. This is a braise. That's the name.
So you lock it in the
method.
juices.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Now this is a classic French dish. This is what we would call a rustic dish. Okay. Takes time. Okay, it takes you about an hour and a half to prepare this dish.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Now,
hold that thought, because they tell me we've got to take a break. What we're going to do, we are going to take a break right now, but I'm telling you, he's got it happening in the kitchen here. We're going to bring that to you, and also we're going to bring up Dana Porsche after the break. We'll talk about some of the floral arrangements. Back in the Cannata's kitchen in a short break. Don't go away.